What up, 3 times? You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. You're looking at me. It's an almighty shoe review. Appreciate y'all tapping in, showing love. If it's your first time, please go ahead and hit that subscription button with the notification bell so you can stay tuned into the content. This week was a pretty rough. Had a little dental issue that held me back, and I had a whole lot of other things to talk about leading up to, including this review, but we'll talk about them at another time. So, but still hit that notification bell to stay tuned and tapped in. Hit the thumbs up to keep me in the algorithm, and please leave a comment because I love to listen and I respond back, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Breakfast Club, the one and only homies, Boon Squad, the homies, you know what I mean? Big shout out to the homie Spike Burlish, you know what I'm saying? One of the founding members of the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? Today is his born day, so happy G-Day, my guy. It's a lot that happened. Air Max Day was terrible. Nike released the polys, the big ones version, like, I guess that's like the Donkey Kong version. Yeah, they dropped and the stock was very low, but when they actually dropped, even with the timer and it having the 10-minute draw countdown, you were still seeing things like the shoe already being sold out. That was crazy. Don't want to get into it, you know what I mean? It just makes things look a little shaky. I don't know what's going on. Nike, y'all got some work to do. But we didn't get a dub here. I don't know. Got to figure it out, man. I got to figure it out, man, because I think I'm going to have to go dig deep in these pockets because, those shoes are very, very nice, There's a rumor of another pair of polys coming, and they're going to be giving love to 007 GoldenEye, and that's a classic within itself, and everybody's going to go crazy. They first gave a preview of said shoe on Fortnite, because Fortnite and Dot Swoosh got that little partnership where you can play in-game with certain kicks and everything, you know what I'm saying? Get the full whole detail of your character going. And yeah, they popped up, so I wonder how long it's going to be before we actually see that shoe, Yeah. Also, speaking of, shoes that are dropping and releasing, EQL raffle for the J-Tips. Sorry, I love you, but I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Those raffles went crazy, and it was a 2-day raffle, and we got in. And yeah, your boy got a W. Me, shout out to Chris and shout out to Spike. I know, those W, I don't know if they were hard to come by or how hard they were, but I got mines. Very, very, very happy to see that. I got a shirt and a hat also. So, shout out to J-Tips. Can't wait to go ahead and get that review out because, yeah, I'm starting to have to look and peep and enjoy other brands, man. It's just a lot that's going on out here, man. And I like seeing different brands coming through, New Balance has been doing their thing with Joe Fresh Goods, and then you have J-Tips and Saucony. And not only that, but Saucony has West Side Gun coming. So I've seen samples floating around with that, and that thing glows in the dark, something crazy. So hopefully, we can get a pair of West Side Guns on here as well. Get the early preview on that. Everybody already know. There's one artist that I definitely bang out, West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Conway, Been on them for a while before they blew up, Shout out to 38 Special, Trust, The whole army, Che Noir, like all of them, so yeah, that shoe will definitely find its way into the building for me, Hopefully I can try to get it early. But yeah, never mind that. We got a shoe in here, and I had this shoe actually a week early, but I didn't, like I said, didn't do the review. Had some other things going on, plus hella busy at work. But as you can see, got a couple hints up here. So never mind all the small talk. You know how we rock. We start with the box. And the box is actually fire. I love this box. Like, the box is crazy. You know what I mean? That's just crazy, Colors read Obsidian, University Blue, and Sail. And yeah, that's right. You heard what it is. We have the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Retro Obsidian. Ooh. You already know what's going on. And now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. Jordan 1 Retro Low OG Obsidian UNC sports a smooth leather upper featuring a white base with dark navy accents on the eye stay, forefoot overlay, and swoosh. Carolina blue coats the heel overlay and back tab, marked with the iconic Wings logo. A woven Nike Air tag graces the breathable nylon tongue. Anchoring the sneaker is a rubber cupsole built with a stitched sidewall construction and encapsulated airsole cushioning the heel. All right, so boom, you already know Obsidian is one of those colorways that is just legendary in its own right. It was first released on OG Retro High, and that really had the game in the chokehold and still does. That shoe is still at a pretty decent price, and rightfully so, you know. And but that it's like, you know, with Jordan being a UNC Tar Heel, that colorway was just perfect. Like, this colorway is so perfect. And I mean, we've had different other variations of the University Blue incorporated into the shoe, but it's usually incorporated with black. However, the navy blue to pop off and, you know, I mean, offset things is just gorgeous and just very good. And this year, in the 40th anniversary, instead of giving us the actual retro of the high, they decided to go with the low. And I'm not mad at that at all, especially around this time going into the summer. It's really, really good. You know, as you can see, you got the navy mud guard with the white toe box, the white nylon tongue, and then you got the navy blue and Carolina blue tongue tag, which is dope. The swoosh is navy, and then you got the whole heel in that University Blue with the Jordan branding. You know what I'm saying? The Wings logo sitting right nice prominently on that heel in navy. Sail midsole and a navy outsole. And of course, they always give you something dope, which is the alternate color laces in white, which is definitely the pair I'm going for. I'm sorry, I'm swapping out the white. But yeah, man, I mean, granted, I'm not really a Jordan 1 low fan, you know, but I do have some good ones. Like, I have the Dornbeckers here. That was an amazing one that I felt like I really needed. And then you got the Chris Paul, you know, and this pair right here from the Paris Saint Germain pair was actually a blessing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't say I'm not getting into them, but I do get the ones that are decent. I really kind of am upset, and I probably have to go back for the Chicago colorway ones because those are dope in their own right. And I had a pair, but somebody was in need of a school shoe, and I actually sold my pair, you know what I mean, to bless the kid, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just one of those things. But yeah, man, these are dope. These are definitely dope. These are summer bangers, and, you know, fit on these, stay true to sizes, just treat it just like a Jordan 1. Am I surprised that these are not going crazy, you know, because, you know, of course, a lot of people think about resale and things like that, but nah, it makes sense, you know, like, it's just something that people want. I mean, the hype for Jordan 1s have died down a good bit, you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing about it. And then, you know, it's the Obsidian. Like, it's not the high, you know what I'm saying? We have the high. Now, had they released the highs, the shoe might have been in a little bit more panic mode, but people really didn't panic too much for these. These are kind of available in certain places, but I know for a fact that the big sizes are gone. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of those shoes that people kind of grab and invest in to know that this is going to be a banger down the line. And I would have to agree with them on this one. Like, this shoe is very good. Like, the leather is amazing. Very soft, buttery leather. Plus, you know what I mean? It just looks good. Like, the navy outsole to match. Like, this is it. Like, this is one of them ones. And I don't think there's going to be a whole bunch of these laying around. So if you could get your hands on them, go ahead and grab them, because I mean, resale right now, it's kind of but I feel like this is going to be a good summer shoe, and then carry right on into basketball season. By the wintertime, this is going to be a sought after shoe for real, especially coming off the heels of seeing the UNC PE that Jordan 1 did last year. Like, shout out to my man Austin Pugh. He actually had a pair. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just bringing it right back, and this is just such a classic colorway. So I would advise you to go ahead and get your hands on these. Go ahead and do so, because yeah, it's very rare that you get a quality GR like this in the time of hype and so on and so forth. Like, this is one of those ones that that's getting slept on in a major way. So do what you can, do what you know what I mean, what you need to, but go ahead and grab these to keep these in the stash. That's exactly what I'm going to do. These are crazy. I really like these. All right, but let me go ahead and give y'all one more look real quick. All right. Oh, yeah, because got to. But all right, when it comes to the Obsidian Jordan 1 Low Retro OG, I'm gonna give these a 9. Like, I'm gonna give these a 9. You know, these are very clean, very dope in execution. If you really want me to actually would have been made it perfect, I honestly just wish the heel was stitched. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the stamp, all right, cool, I get it, you know, cool, whatever. But if it was stitched, this might have been a perfect shoe. But other than that, I really don't have any gripes about it. QC was amazing, on point. Quality of materials on point. And just wearability, whether, you know what I mean, it's going to be a summer shoe. And then by the time you go into the winter, it's definitely going to be one of those bangers. So yeah, man, I'm definitely vibing with this shoe, man. I really like the execution of this. But never mind how I feel. Like, is this something that you would rock? Did you cop? Like, get down below in the comments. Let me know how you feel. I'm listening. I'm ready to tap in and kick it with y'all. As always, appreciate y'all, you know what I mean, tapping in. 2025 is moving pretty fast. We are almost in April. We got some things coming, man. We got 3 major reviews coming, all for the love. A Mama Year Jordan 3. It'll be here soon, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled for that. And then we got a couple things of politics that we're going to talk about, you know what I mean, from day to day, to just see how y'all feel about shoes and everything, you know. Even going through a couple things of, let's say budgeting, you know what I mean, knowing what's coming out in these releases and how to sit up there and, you know, stash away little bits of money, or, you know what I mean, just ways to come up with ideas to be able to maintain a sneaker budget and be able to have funds available for whenever you're ready to, you know what I mean, cop something, all right? You know what I mean? Just little things to think about, you know? But as always, spread love to your family and friends. Keep your loved ones close. Positivity is a must. Stay hydrated, stay low, stay focused, stay hustling, and more importantly, stay out the way. Mind the business that pays you. You already know how I feel about it. And by any means, keep them sneakers clean. You already know the motto. Before you go pay resale, come here and get them details. And if we catch you lacking, understand we snatching. April's going to be a good slow-paced month. Not too many shoes that are coming, but we got most out the way. So yeah, we still out there though. Be easy. What?